song like this, you can't help but smile and think back to the time when you first heard this. I want to welcome the universe to Nexxlegacy Radio's High Level Radio. I'm Brandon in the building, and my guests, we kind of all grew up together, even though they didn't know me until tonight. You know what I mean? But I feel like, when it comes to another bad creation, this group right here is just like I said. We all grew up together. We didn't go to the same school. We didn't hang out in the same playground. But I swear to you all that when Playground used to drop, that used to be the kids' anthem. And I want to welcome my dudes. I want to welcome Chris. I want to welcome Ro. And I want to welcome Dave to High Level Radio. Fellas.
Yo, what's happening?
What's happening?
Sure enough, man. What's going on?
Hey, it's a beautiful, beautiful night on a Friday night. Man, I want to welcome y'all to this. Man, it just seems like, it's just like I said, man. It's just like I grew up with y'all. So that I know y'all get that a lot, too, because y'all started off as, youngins in the game. So, now that y'all older and wiser and all that stuff, I know a lot of people who listens to Aisha, Playground, Jealous Girl, etc. I know they all like, yo, we grew up with y'all, huh?
Right. And it's crazy because, you know what I'm saying, it's been so long ago. And, like, the little things we do now, we do a lot of little spot dates and club appearances and stuff like that. And the people that come out and they sing all the words to the songs and they show us so much love, it's crazy because it seemed like it was 20 years ago. And it's like we really didn't know, being kids, the impact that we had on people's lives. And it's like now that we see it now, it's like, damn, we really shocked the world, you know what I'm saying, being young kids and showing people the playground and the stuff that we've been through. And really, it wasn't just what we've been through. It was just, you know what I'm saying, the state of the world. We were speaking for all the kids. We were speaking for you. We were speaking for us. We were speaking for your big brothers, your little cousins. And it's like, damn, we really had a big impact. So when the people sing the words and they know what's going on, it's like, damn, we really did that. We shocked the world. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy that you mention that, man, because, that's how a lot of us feel when it's just, feel good music. And it's just, that era when y'all first came into the game, you know what I'm saying? You had the Criss Cross, you had Perfect Gentleman, you had, little Tevin Campbell, you had High Five. It was, it just seemed like at that point in time, it was a place for y'all as kids to be able to corner the market, right?
Right. And the crazy thing is all the people that you named, those was like, you know what I'm saying, some people that was close to us, you know what I mean? Like Tony from High Five, he passed away. We had kicked it with him and had fun with him. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Chris Kelly. They dissed us and everything like that, but we grew up and you know what I'm saying, we kicked it.
I remember.
And we had a lot of certain people in common that we knew. He knew people we knew people that he knew, and he's no longer here with us. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like at that point in time, we was just speaking for our generation. You know what I'm saying? The same way the Jackson 5 did, New Kids on the Block did, New Edition did. We was just speaking for the kids of our age, for our era.
Mhm. So, Ro, let me ask you this, and I'm gonna go. Each one. Chris, Dave, you can answer this too. When y'all first kind of stepped into the scene as kids, and Ro, like I said, I'm gonna start with you. When you was little at that point in time, when you was young, did you feel like, you know what, this is what I was born to do at that age?
Well, this is Ro speaking right now. As for me, at that age, man, I was just a kid, and it was new to me. It was fun. I grew up listening to, like, LL Cool J, Boogie Down Production, a lot of Run DMC. So it was just like, I was just feeling like it was my time to speak for my generation, you know what I mean? I listened to DMC, my favorite rapper of all times, just to let it be known. So I felt like when he was speaking about my Adidas and all that, I just felt like when it was my turn to speak about the playground, I was just doing what I was supposed to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No doubt. Chris, how do you feel when you was at that age, bro? Like, did you feel like this is, I'm supposed to do this?
Well, for me, this is Chris speaking. I feel like I was always meant to do this. Since a kid, into music, into sports, but music kind of overwhelmed everything else outside of the sports. I was always around the house doing Michael Jackson for my parents and for my family, and that kind of got me started into the music. Then I moved down to Georgia
Who didn't, bro? Did you have to put on the glove too? Did you have to, put on the socks and the glove?
I didn't actually put on the glove, but I had all the moves. I had the Thriller jacket, so that was enough right there. But I ended up moving out to Georgia in like '87. I moved to Savannah, and I hung out with my cousins, and we got a group together, and I got into New Edition and Keith Sweat, and those are like the first beginnings of music for me, like Keith Sweat, that Heartbreak album, and that first Keith Sweat album, and I'll Be Sure. And that was my introduction to music. Then I came to Georgia and met the fellas, and we got a group together. And it was just so crazy because we were all from different places. And we had moved to Atlanta around the same time. Like Dave was from Boston, me and Ro from Cleveland, Red and Marker from Iowa, GA was from somewhere else different, and we just happened to be in Atlanta at the same time. So I think it was like God's work. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No doubt. Dave, what about you, man? What was your thoughts when you was that age?
Well, first of all, for me, you got to think, I was the youngest one in the group, so being 7 years old, you don't even really know much of really what you're doing. Like, I'm going from state to state. I'm not getting any rest. So it's like, for me, I'm just a kid, just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a kid being a grown man, and it's crazy because, like, I'm just realizing as a grown man now that, like, from what Ro was saying earlier, like, the impact that we had, like, I would have never knew that. Like, so I'm 7 years old, just living and not being able to do things that a normal 7-year-old to be able to do. I'm doing grown folks stuff, so it's like now I'm realizing, like, and which it still teaches me to this day because it helped me as far as me doing things. And sometimes I want to backflash to being the kid and things like that, but it was a good experience more than anything for me. But just saying, like, I just knew everything I was doing. I'm 7 years old, man. I'm just out there living and having a good time.
And it didn't even hit y'all at that age because, Dave, you said you was 7. Ro, how old was you when you first broke in?
And when we first started out, I was 10 years old when we first started out.
Okay. Chris, how old was you?
Chris speaking, I was 10. Ro's a couple months older than me, so we was around the same age.
Okay. So to me, it goes back to just kind of when I think about just y'all music, how y'all came into the game and the impact that y'all have and have still, like, I mean, do y'all feel like the era of that particular time was that the 90s was the best lane for y'all to get in? Because you got to think about it. I mean, in the 80s you had a little success, as far as child groups, becoming bigger than bigger than things a little bit. You can go back, Jackson's, of course, the Osmonds, you go do that, you know what I'm saying? But as far as people that related to y'all, I mean, New Edition, you could go New Edition too. But do y'all feel like that was like the perfect time for y'all to just kind of do what y'all was doing at that particular, during that particular decade?
Well, this is Ro speaking, and as for me, I feel like the time that when we came into the game and we did what we did, it was the perfect time for us because it really wasn't nobody out there speaking for, you know what I'm saying, the teenagers, the preteens, the children, you know what I'm saying. We came with the playground, so anybody who was playing on the playground was going to relate to what we was talking about. We had a song called My World when we was talking about the things the kids go through as being youngsters, you know what I'm saying. And back then, I think that we was in the perfect time, but as of right now, I think that right now, in this day and age, I'm not going to say it's easier. I'm just going to say because the work, what you put in is what you're going to get out. But as of right now, you got Instagram, you got YouTube, you got all of these internet avenues, you know what I'm saying, that we didn't have back then. You understand what I'm saying? So as of now, it's like if you are a kid, if you are an adult, it's like the work you put in, you're going to get out of it. You understand what I'm saying? And I think as far as the kids right now, the kids and the younger generation, it's not really nobody out there speaking to them right now. You know what I'm saying? They are kind of like lost. If you talking about as far as like 12 and under, there's nobody out there for them. Right. So that lane is open, you know what I'm saying? But as far as where we go, you know what I'm saying, when we came into it, we was like the spokesperson for our generation. And then you had, after us, it was Crisscross, and then you had Immature, then you had B2K. And it's like right now, it's like nobody not there speaking to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's wide open for somebody to come on in and talk to the children because, like, the generation right now is kind of messed up. It's kind of, it ain't nobody there for them. It's no guidance for the kids.
And you're right, especially on a music tip, like on a music and entertainment level, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my man, Sir Kevin. He actually manages his son's Mac 4, and I'm gonna put him in because I know getting some good game from y'all when y'all was younger to this day. I know y'all seen the ins and outs of so many different things in y'all childhoods, and now that y'all could. I mean, I swear, like if y'all was to write a book and publish and put that thing out today, just literally, I would go buy it because when y'all was at that age, I know y'all done seen some grown-up shit. Let's just keep it solid, right? Y'all done seen a lot.
Yeah, a whole lot of shit now. A whole lot of shit to keep it solid.
For real. I mean, So, hey, I'm going to just throw it out there. I mean, I'm not managing y'all. I'm not, but come on, man. Y'all know if y'all write a book, y'all know y'all going to get some people that's going to get it. So just FYI, just, call that thing the playground and let that be a bestseller. I'm just saying.
All right now.
We might have to give you a consulting fee, my man. We have to give you a consulting fee for
No doubt, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I got my dudes here, Another Bad Creation on High Level Radio right here, right now. And you mentioned something. You mentioned something about just kind of like how the kids are today, and they got so many different things like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, distractions. All these different things, iPhones, iPads, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think about it sometimes that at that particular time during that age when you guys first broke through and as big as Playground was and still is to this day, Chris, do you find yourself sometimes like reminiscing and being like, yo, if I had Instagram, whoo, or if I had Facebook.
And we'd have been out of here. It's so funny. It's crazy because I'm a father and I have kids as well. So, and they look at the YouTube and they looking at all this old stuff, and it's like the impact that song and what we did has on them. And it's like 20 years later, and it's like it's crazy. Our kids be YouTubing and looking at our old stuff, and it's crazy. Like,
and my man, look, right, not to cut Chris off, but it's crazy. This is Dave speaking. I have two daughters that's 6 and 7, and my 7-year-old daughter, she knows the whole Aisha song. And I ask myself, I'm like, how do you even know this? And my mom, like, they pull this up all the time on YouTube. And just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my daddy. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy.
That's real. I mean, I'm still trying to grasp the fact that y'all got kids now. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, we all got kids and we grow up and we do our thing. But you know what I mean? Like I said, we all grew up together, man. It's what a lot of people. I'm in the same boat. There's a lot of people on the line listening, and there's a lot of people that's checking y'all out live that feel the same way because it's a surreal feeling when you look back and when you kind of, out of body experience, whatever you want to call it. It's cool to be able to have this kind of dialogue with y'all because y'all never knew. Like, you know what I'm saying? We went to the same food. Not really, but you know what I mean. We kicked it at the same playground.
Right.
Not really, but you know what I mean, though. You feel me? So, I mean, it's a trip. It's a trip. But, looking at just everything that went down back then, and I gotta ask you because I always do my homework on you guys and stuff like that too, and I just knowing what you guys as big as y'all will forever be based on all the stuff that you guys have done. You know what I'm saying? Just somebody give me the 411 and what went on, and as far as y'all experiences at Bib 10, working with not just Michael Bivens, but just that whole East Coast family. Like, I was over here just listening to Brainstorming by MC Brains not too long ago, and Boys the Men, of course, is Boys the Men, but there's a lot of memories, man. It's a lot of memories.
Right. Well, this is Rolf speaking, man. As far as that whole experience, man, it was like, you know what I'm saying, like everything was young and fresh. You understand what I'm saying? It was like we were like the whole East Coast family movement. It was like something new. It was like something never done before. Like Michael Bivens, you know what I'm saying, being a young black man, he being in the group himself, just for him stepping out, you know what I'm saying, getting his whole label and everything going on. He had ABC, Boys to Men, MC Brains, BBD, Tam Rock. He had his whole thing going on back then. That was like the early 90s. And then, you know what I'm saying, he like paved the way for like Bad Boy with Puff Daddy and Master P. And like Michael Bivens was one of the first young black males to really do it like that since Berry Gordy and Motown, you know what I mean? And just for us to be a part of that, you know what I mean, even though things didn't pan out the way that we planned it to be and the business wasn't handled the way it was supposed to be handled, just for us to be part of that new generation of young black entrepreneurs getting their thing off like that, being young black males coming from poverty and, you know, coming from being in the game. Michael Bivins was part of the game himself in New Edition, and the New Edition thing didn't work out the way he wanted it to, you know what I mean? Just for us to be a part of that whole movement, it's bigger than, it's a real big thing, man, for us to be a part of, because we from Atlanta, you know what I mean? When we first came into the game and we was going to New York, people was looking at us like, y'all from Atlanta? Y'all rap and sing? They was looking at us like we was country bumpkins, you know what I mean, back then. You know what I mean? Just for him to believe in us and put us on that level, you know what I'm saying, it's a blessing. So everything with the East Coast family movement, you know what I'm saying, it was something that happened. It was something good, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing but love at the end of the day. Boys to Men, ABC, BBD. I mean, you know, you doing an interview with us right now because of that. So it had to be, you know what I'm saying? It had to be something that stood for something, you know what I mean?
Exactly. And Dave, I know you probably feel me where what I'm saying when it comes to this, but it's just like, I mean, and actually all y'all too can feel what I'm saying here. It's like, y'all win a championship, you know, you win a Super Bowl or you win a whatever, you win any kind of championship. You know what happens? They will never, ever, ever take that moment away from you, right? Same thing, right?
Once you're a winner, you're a winner. A winner is a
winner.
Period. You know what I'm saying? That's something that can't be denied.
That and that's the thing that I definitely want people to know. It's like, to me, when you're able to make timeless music, I don't care if you make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs that will be forever captured into people's imagination, you know, and it's hard to do. And if everybody was able to make timeless music, they would, right? Right? But they don't. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I always look at y'all as like, you know, I don't care what generation of children or even young adults or even adults to this day and age will never, ever, ever, and y'all can feel me, be able to take this songs that y'all put down and the memories that y'all lace with the ill videos and all that good stuff. Come on, man. Like, I mean, I was over there looking at Playground earlier today, and I remember exactly when I was watching it. I was watching it on, y'all remember The Box, right? Y'all remember that?
Right.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
I remember, and look, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story about myself real quick. I remember I was an ill ABC fan, right? So, you know, The Box was on. So, not knowing I was gonna get in trouble for calling it and requesting it and being charged like $2, $3, $4, right? Like, not even tripping, right? Like, I would do it like 3 or 4, 5, 6 times, right? Mom get the bill, I got in trouble, but at the end of the day, I was like, Mom, this is what I called. So I let my mom watch. My mom checked it out and say no more. She was already sold, so she called a couple of times just so she could watch Playground too. You dig? So yeah, for real. Like, she was, you know, I got in trouble though. I still got my ass whooped, but you know, hey, she was sold too. So no, I mean, you know, memories, man. I mean, you know, you can't take memories away from what you guys accomplished. I'm telling you.
Right.
Well, you can't.
So that's ill. So look, as another bad creation is our guest on High Level Radio, Chris, I'm gonna ask you this: the gear y'all was rocking, you know what I'm saying, from the boots to the, you know, to the inside out joints to the hats and all that stuff. How did that old fashioned thing came to be, man?
Yeah, my man Dave said that was swag before swag. Like, it's so crazy. It's 20 years later.
And you do know that.
It repeats itself. It's all over again. Like, the leather is like, it's like leather in the 80s now. Like, everybody wearing leather.
Exactly.
Yeah, we in a room right now talking. We got a pair of Bo Jacksons that we wore for a 90s party like about a couple months ago. With the snapback. We still like...
I love it.
We broke, but we still got, like, you know, the same gear. Like, we rock it, you know what I mean?
I love it. Who came with that whole movement, though? How did that all come to be? Did Bev hit y'all up, or did y'all come with some creativeness, too, as y'all was young, growing up, doing y'all thing on the fashion level?
Man, well, it all started out, this is Rose speaking, man. It started from another bad creation. It started from Atlanta, Georgia. It started from our mentor, Kevin Wells, and then when we clicked up with Michael Bivens, he just took it to a whole nother level, and it was just like something we wasn't even prepared for. It just uprooted, man, and upsprang, and it was just what it was, and here you have it. We talking to you now like 20 years later, so it had to be an impact, right?
You're damn right, because, I used to be rocking that same kind of gear back over here on the West Coast, man. Come on, man. It leaked out here, and it was a big thing, man. Like, all of us, man, it was turned up. So, I mean, come on. That fashion trend was a fact. Like you said, it was swag before swag became swag. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
That's it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm going to put my man, Sir Kevin, here, and of course, like I said, he has his group, his kids, Mac 4, in this business. And Kev, as I put you on, and I asked the fellas this, is y'all pretty much came during that, like I said, growing up in this business. And as rugged as this business is and will always be, I'm going to ask Dave this to start off. What are some of the things that you remember that was nice and positive, and some of the things that was real, like, man, what the hell is this? Or what is going on here?
I mean, well, like, as far as one of the positive things that I can speak on as far as us is, okay, of course, it's 6 of us, but all of us have always been close. So at the end of the day, even though that we were kids, we was always there for each other more than anything. Even like by us not knowing much about the music business, we always knew that we was going to ride for each other no matter what the cause was. And I think that's why we're still as close as we are today. So that's one of the positive things. As far as the negatives, I'm not going to really say nothing was just negative, because I got to experience a lot in life more than anything.
Right.
No matter if the turnout wasn't really what I expected, I can say that I done some things that people will never get to do in their life. So that's more important than anything.
I got you. Bro, what about you, bro?
Well, this Rose speaking, man, I just want to say, like being young in it, it's very important that you have somebody that's older, like a father figure, a big brother, a mother, a mentor, somebody, you understand what I'm saying, that you feel comfortable with, that you can trust to handle what's going on. Because you being an artist and you being young, you really don't even have time to really focus on no business matters. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a strong team behind you that you can trust to handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Because, as one thing for us, we never really was worried about no business. We was just like, we going to do shows, man. We out traveling. We not in Atlanta. We all around the world. We having fun. You know what I'm saying? So that the business part wasn't really important to us. You know what I mean? And the people that we had handling business, they was new to business. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you need somebody in your corner who got your best interests at all times. And who's going to ride.
What about, no doubt. Chris, what about you, man? Just
for me, on a
thinking
positive
back.
note,
Go ahead.
For me, on a positive note, the highlight of our career was meeting Michael Jackson. That was the biggest accomplishment for me and for the group. Like how many people could say they actually hung out and kicked it with Michael Jackson? That was just phenomenal, you know what I mean? And that was like the highlight for me. It was great.
That's what's up. I could just only say that I just kicked it with his CDs and his videos and stuff like that, not actually physically meeting the dude. You dig? So that's what's up. That's what's up. Y'all still cool with Biv to this day, or he does his thing, y'all doing y'all's right now?
I mean, we still cool with Biv. You understand what I'm saying? Biv brought us to the world. You know what I mean? He took us from Guyby Road, College Park, Georgia, you know what I'm saying? The airport area, Georgia, for those who are not familiar with it, ain't too much positive going on around there. He took us from that area to all around the world, to where we talking to you right now, way out on the West Coast, you feel me?
Yes.
So, ain't no bad blood, you know what I'm saying? We got love for Bill. We got love for everything he do. He took us from nobody to somebody, and that's something that, even though it didn't turn out the way we wanted it to turn out, I mean, he put us on in a prospect. He put us on.
It's one thing, like I said earlier, man, it's a legacy made, and again, and I say that with anybody, you know, I don't say that with just anybody, because, you know, and y'all know in this business, I mean, and I said it earlier, not too many people can say that they have a song that will last generations upon generations.
What I would say is, first of all, you just got to stick to it, man. It's a grind. It's hard work, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be some obstacles. There's going to be some difficulties, but you still have to stay down and you still have to grind with it, you know what I'm saying, and just stay with it, you know what I mean?
No doubt. Bro, you got some words of encouragement for the fellas, not just on the line right now, but everybody out there listening?
Yeah, this Ro speaking. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, y'all in the grinding stages, Dad, and you got to keep grinding, Dad. But when it comes to that time, y'all gonna get to a professional level, Dad. You have to let the professional people handle the professional business, because being honest with us, man, we is 6 young black men with 5 mothers. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes our mothers didn't really understand the business. So being a dad and being parents, you have to understand that you have to let the professional people handle the professional business sometimes, but you have to stay listening and knowing what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of things, what went wrong with us, really didn't have nothing to do with us. It was the advisors and the people that was supposed to handle the professional business. And this is Ro speaking, and you know, you gotta let the professional people handle the professional stuff. Right. And I'm not just saying just let them just take advantage of you, but you know, you keep your ear to what's going on. But sometimes the things what they know, you know what I'm saying, being from our background and stuff, we might not know, but just stay rooted and stay close to what's going on. But sometimes you just gotta let them do what they do. Hold on, here go Dave.
Oh man, that's what's up. Hey man, the 6-year-old one, man, he gonna be tough, man. He gonna be alright. But no, man, hey, no, but I mean, like, far from me, like, when I was like, type of advice I would have for you is, like, kind of like what Ro was saying about, you know, as a parent, you know, you got to know when to step back. But at the end of the day, my man, like, them little kids, and honestly, you need to make sure that they're okay, because the type of game it is, man, it's a real foul playing type game, man. At the end of the day, I would never want to see nobody go through some things that we have went through. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to adjust from being this and being that, and having to adjust back to regular life. It ain't easy. Everybody can't adjust to it like this. So I feel like at the end of the day, you got to be there for them more than anything. You know, anybody can tell you anything. Anybody can make something sound good, but shit, you know what's better for your kids at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? So that's
understood.
Huh?
Understood.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's more important than anything. You don't even got to know much about music, but if you feel like sending rap your kids, it's something you don't need to be dealing with, period.
Amen.
You're a grown man, so I know you know when something sound right or it don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? It's just simple as that.
Exactly.
Indeed.
100%.
Indeed. One of the things that you know, of course, a lot of your fan base and the people that I'm getting via email and all that good stuff is like, okay, what's going on with my dudes right now in 2013? Not just on the music tip, but you know, a lot of people thinking right now, I think y'all need to corner the market on a possible book deal or something like that. So if y'all people out there listening, people actually vibing off the fact that, hey, you know what, I would love to know what was going on in the mind of a young child that was bigger than life. You know what I mean? So, you know, they want to know. So what's
the book deal is definitely like in the works. Like, we've been talking about that for years, but we're gonna put it in motion. Since you said it, we're gonna give you a consulting fee on that, man. Because we talked about that for years. So, but as far as us as a whole, like, we're trying to get back to the basics. Like, retro is in right now. Like, all the old groups from the 80s and 90s are out here getting money. Like, they doing stuff. So we feel like behind, kind of, so to speak, because like for a minute we wasn't able to come together as a whole. But like, you got like 4 of us that's here that's willing to do what, you know what I'm saying, whatever to, you know, to get it popping and do something for our fans. You know, they the most important part of everything. They made us. So we're trying to put a show together at this point right now, trying to get it back popping. And we're doing 90s parties. We just did a party in August, 90s party. So we out here, we grinding slowly but surely. We hustling. So hey, get with us.
I love it. I love it. And as we get ready to wrap it up with another bad creation on High Level Radio, I always got to tell you, because I seen where in the hell is Red? Where's Red at? Because I seen he got Twitter, and I'm asking y'all, like, y'all got Twitter too, right? Because I need to start not just following y'all, but I need to kind of help push y'all grind too, because y'all know how it was back in the day. Radio was your friend. I'm trying to be your friend. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
right.
And let's keep it solid again. Like, radio nowadays, they're not really your friend unless you slide them some money. But no, not us. We're free. We are free. We are free. We will support you for absolutely free, for positively nothing. You know what I mean? That's because we got love for real music. You dig? So I just want to throw that out there. It's funny nowadays to see how the radio game is, but just know that grassroots is where we live right here, and having icons on like yourself is definitely something important to the people.
Right, man, and we really appreciate it. This Rose speaking, we really appreciate it. And as far as Red go, you know what I'm saying, Red is our brother, and he always gonna be our brother. Him and Mark, you know what I'm saying, Red, we got a mixtape coming out real soon. Red did the most of the production on it. You know what I'm saying? Red really he really like a in the cut type of dude. You know what I mean? He laid back, real smooth. Don't want to be seen too much right now. So he's behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
I can dig it.
Yep, but it's all love, man. It's always gonna be another bad creation forever. You know what I'm saying? We all brothers, man, and we love one another. We've been doing this for like 25 years, man, and we still right here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people thought it was like an overnight success, but, man, we started this like in 1987. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we still rocking and rolling in the trenches and doing what we do. And we appreciate what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this Friday night, man, there's many other things you could have been doing other than talking to us. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Hey, you know what? Doing radio for 6 years, man, and having a lot of notable people that meant a lot to me in this business. You know what I'm saying? From the Stephanie Mills to I had Ralph Tresvant on, Johnny Gill. You know what I'm saying? The Ice Cube list goes on and on and on. I mean, but having you guys here is adding to that list, and it's just me giving back, just because I feel like y'all did something to help mold and shape my life in a lot of different ways. So, this is just me giving back. So, I'm pretty sure I mean this, and the staff behind me, too, here at Nexxlegacy Radio was like, yo, if there's anything that we could do to help support, that's what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? For the love of, you know what I'm saying? And everybody going to have an opportunity to make money at the end of the day. That's how we all do.
Right. And then, you know what I'm saying, some things money can't buy. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Shit. We talking to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Money couldn't do nothing with this situation. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You reached out, and it don't got nothing to do with no dollars. Some shit dollars can't buy. You know what I mean? So we can't get caught up on the money thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Everybody got money nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It's about relationships and respect. So we got respect for you, homie, and ABC niggas rocking with you.
Hey, that's what I like to hear, man. And what's up with y'all social media hype, man? Come on, Chris, Rose, Dad, give me something. What y'all doing?
I'm on. Dave ain't got no social media going on. I'm on Instagram, ABC Chris. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Chris Sellers. I'm on Twitter at Chris Sellers 300, Christopher Sellers, Roro.
Hey, man, this Rose speaking. I'm only on Instagram. I don't got a lot going on. I'm on Instagram. Rose_ABC. Shop with me. Come and look at me. I follow you back. Hey, man, I ain't I be all around a whole lot of places, man.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to my man Kevin Gray, you know what I'm saying, out of Boston, for making this happen, setting it up. Much love, Kev. Out of my hometown.
And he's on right now, Kev Gray. You in the building too, bruh.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's going on, my brother?
Hey, man, all everything's good, man. I'm glad hearing y'all on, man. Taking the time, man, just to reach out to y'all. Doing your thing, man. We go way back, to listen to, y'all George back in the day to now. Reaching out to Chris, man, and showing some love, man. That's what it's about,
man. We appreciate it. We appreciate one thing about love. love got to go both ways. It just can't be one way. You understand? Love go both ways, man, and we love y'all. We appreciate this.
Yeah, that's good. That's great to hear, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing stuff, man. So definitely one day I can definitely meet y'all one day, you know what I'm saying? Meet up, get some pictures, you know, do what we do, man, you know?
Oh, it's on this popping. We're going to stay in contact, man.
Definitely we will, man.
Indeed.
All right, my brother.
As I get ready to wrap this up with you guys, I gotta not just say thank you, but you know, like I said earlier, and I'll continue to say it, and my staff here will continue to push the grind. Anything new y'all got rolling, bring it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give it that love like old school. You know what I'm saying? We'll play it over and over and over and over. You know what I mean? We gonna do what we gotta do, because I feel like y'all are a huge part of music history, not just a certain genre of music, but music history in a sense where it's just like y'all really was the first team to really pave the way for a lot of kids. The fashion, the music, the entertainment, the vibe, all that stuff. Y'all did bigger than life stuff at a very young age, and I'm glad that y'all are parents now, and y'all kids could respect and appreciate what y'all built. And that's a legacy that can't be torn down, that can only be added on to. And I just really and truly appreciate that. And y'all pass that on to the rest of the fellas, too. And then, like I said, if there's anything y'all need from this station and from me, y'all know me. Y'all got me locked right here.
Don't enough, man. We appreciate it. Just on our end, man, we just want to tell you we appreciate you, brother, for taking your time out to holler at us, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Because sometimes we feel like we the dinosaurs, man, and you just brought us back to life, man. And we sure appreciate you. Straight up. You know what I mean?
Come on, man. You know, we rock together, man. We grew up together. We got to make sure that at the end of the day, if we could be able to, you know, create a good vibe and, you know, even make money together, man. That's how you build that empire that'll last a lifetime, man. And that generation can be able to take a look back and be like, yo, I see how they doing it, because they got genuine love, and it's not just so we can just make money. It's making memories and making something last that good lifetime. You dig? So that's how we do.
It's about making history, man. But we sure appreciate it, man. On behalf, this Rose speaking on behalf of me and my other Bad Creation brothers. Man, we sure appreciate you taking your time out to holler at us, and you know what I'm saying, chop it up with us like that, man. And man, whatever you need us to do, we gotta just, you know what I'm saying, reach out, man. Both hands gotta watch each other. You feel me?
Exactly, man. We're gonna make it happen. So, you know, like I said, y'all got something new, mixtapes in anything on the music level, and if you want to just come in and just, you know, direct your fan base over here so they can just hear your voice. Y'all right here. We take over this thing, man. I have no problem stepping back and let another Bad Creation take over Nexxlegacy Radio, baby. That's not a problem.
Hey, thanks for the love, my brother. We working on it right now. We in the process of working on the mixtape, so
I'm here.
I'm here.
I'll be at you guys, man. Blessings to you, man, and just, you know, pass it on to the kids. And if y'all kids is gonna be listening to this, they gonna be proud of they pops. And pops, y'all did something that y'all will never, ever people won't forget at all. So, man, off top, appreciate what y'all do. Continue that.
Man, one love, my brother. Peace.
Thank you.
Man, I love you.
All right, one love to y'all, too.
Thank you.
All right, fellas, y'all take care, man.
All right, y'all keep it up.
Nexxlegacy.